What's up YouTube, welcome back. Today I'm showing you guys how to make apple crumble. Now if you love dessert like I do, I promise you'll love this recipe. This recipe is similar to apple pie, way easier to make, especially if it's your first time. You can find the ingredients list and directions below in the description box. Make sure to subscribe, like this video, and share it with your friends. Okay, let's get started. I'm going to first drop a half cup of brown sugar, half teaspoon of baking powder, followed by a half cup of flour. Now I know this doesn't look like a half cup. I had to go back and add a half cup of flour because I accidentally started on the apple filling and not the topping. So right here is the topping. Make sure the butter is cold. From here you can add a little more cinnamon to taste, then finish it off with a pinch of salt. Now let's combine these all together. In my opinion, this crumble top is way better than apple pie crust. That's why I do resort to this recipe. Like I said earlier, it is easier to make as well. It's time to get the hands dirty. If you want to add a few more butter pieces, you can. To me, it's better. More butter, more better. Make sure you get it all combined. It should come out to this nice consistency right here. A little clumpy. Make sure the butter folds in well. That's why you do want the butter cold. It is important. Let's move on to the apples now. If you have a peeler, that's even better. Make sure you wash your apples well. Dry them off before you peel. That will make this process go by much quicker, trust me. Again, be sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell for future alert, and like the video. This process right here is totally unnecessary, but if you do have one of these tools available, try it out. It's important that you get very thin slices of the apples, and also make sure they're as even as possible. This will make the apple crumble that much better. Definitely do not use the techniques that I'm using. Somehow it works for me. It's okay to enjoy a couple pieces as you go along. For the apple filling, we're going to move over to a mixing bowl. Drop 2 tablespoons of flour, 1/4 cup of brown sugar, and 3 tablespoons of water. Add a half teaspoon of cinnamon, followed by a pinch of salt, and 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. This mix right here will have the kitchen smelling good. Top it off with a half teaspoon of vanilla extract. Then we're going to go ahead and get the whisk out, combine these flavors in. And the best part yet, add 3 tablespoons of melted butter. If you want your mix a little sweeter, if you have caramel sauce available, go ahead and add that. Time to pour over the apple filling mix. If you follow these instructions, you'll have just enough mix to coat all the apples. I will be using a cast iron skillet with this recipe. If you don't have a cast iron skillet available, you can use a baking dish like this one here. If you guys have any suggestions on one of my next cooking videos, go ahead and drop a comment down below of one of your favorite recipes. I'm open to try and cook new things for this channel to show you guys. This next step is optional. You can add a bit more cinnamon, and you can also add some nutmeg. I added more caramel sauce. Make sure your oven is preheated to 375 degrees. Next, we're going to add some warm room temperature butter into a cast iron skillet. Make sure you get every angle of the cast iron. Butter adds extra flavor, and it also helps by not allowing any apples to stick to the skillet. Now go ahead and drop the apples into the skillet. Be sure to pack it in very tight. Definitely don't leave any pieces behind. You see that I added every piece of apple into the skillet. Again, pack it in tight. You don't want anything falling over. We do have to add the apple crumble topping, so make sure there's enough room for that crumble topping. Bake anywhere in between 30 and 40 minutes. Make sure that it's golden brown on top and you can take it out. Now that the crumble is baked, it's time to add the ice cream on top. Then we'll drizzle a little bit of caramel sauce. And voila, time to dig in. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel.